Alright guys, with the very exciting news that we do have Counter-Strike 2 coming. All of the hype, all the leaks have been proven to be correct, and Valve has just released 3 videos discussing what's going to be coming up in this rework slash free update they've announced. So it's not a new game, it's a free update that you'll get with Counter-Strike, and we're going to be going through some of these videos and really reacting to them. These are my first impressions, I haven't seen them before, so let's have a look. It seems to be super hype though. So the first one is leveling up the world.
With over 20 years of history, maps are a fundamental pillar of Counter-Strike.
True.
And in Counter-Strike 2, maps are getting a new look. But don't worry, you can still bring along your countless hours honing strategies and exploring.
Oh, bro, look at that Molotov. The molly looks reworked. Dude, that fire looks on. I mean, it's hard to know because typically people play Counter-Strike on like lower settings, right? To give them more of an advantage in terms of being able to see things, which I assume some of that is going to be tackled and touched on here. But that fire looks really nice. Also, the AK is looking sleek. Wait, is that just a bog standard AK-47 now? It's just black now. I thought that was the slate. Bruh. So just the normal AK looks banging now. It looks like the slate. I wonder what the slate's going to look like, if that makes the slate now a bit redundant. Either way, it's looking clean.
Exploiting every...
Oh, I like the UI as well. Little UI differences. Nice.
...corner and crevice. We took 3 approaches to improving maps while retaining their rich legacy. First, there are touchstone maps. Classic maps with solid foundations that players can use to evaluate gameplay changes from CSGO to Counter-Strike 2.
Makes sense.
These have improvements to lighting and character read, but otherwise haven't been changed.
Look how shiny that floor is. My goodness.
Next, we have upgrades. These are maps that use new Source 2 lighting, including a physically based rendering system that produces realistic...
Bruh.
materials,
I'm excited.
lighting, and reflections. And finally, overhauls. The oldest maps have been fully rebuilt from the ground.
So this is Italy. Like, some of you probably never played this map before. So yeah, this is a lot of the clutter's been removed.
Up, leveraging
also Italy here.
All of the Source 2 tools and rendering features.
Overpass. Ooh,
these tools.
Playground got an overwork or an overhaul. That looks clean.
These tools will be available for community map makers to make it easier to build, experiment, and iterate. With upgrades to lighting, player read.
Oh, that bomb site's looking clean as well. I'm liking these changes, guys. I've got to say, there's not one change I've seen so far that I haven't liked.
And materials in Counter-Strike 2. Even the familiar will feel brand new.
Wait, what? Hold up. You just snuck in the smoke changes here. What the f... Bruh, the smoke... Wait, what? You can blow the smoke away with nades and shoot through it? What the shit? Oh, it's in a separate video? Holy, there's so much to just break down here. Smoke changes, Molotov changes. Maps are looking clean. Look at, oh mate, like the gloves are looking good, the weapons looking good. I swear I saw a Zeus effect as well, where the guy was like actually had electricity flowing through him. Yeah, there. Wow. Alright, so I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. I'm excited. That's the first video done. There's 2 more. There'll be 2 more of these bad boys. Let's go into the next one. The next one is moving beyond tick rate. Now, this was one big thing that people have been complaining about forever when it comes to Counter-Strike. So when I saw the title of this, I was very intrigued as to what's going to happen.
Counter-Strike is known for its visceral and satisfying gunplay. Now, firing a weapon looks pretty simple. You click your mouse, your character shoots, your target takes damage. But there's a lot more happening behind the scenes. In previous versions of Counter-Strike, the game only evaluated moving and shooting in discrete time intervals, or ticks, and time between those ticks didn't exist. For the most part, the experience was seamless, but sometimes those milliseconds between click and tick could be the difference between landing or missing your shot.
If you've played 64 tick and you've played like Face It servers, the difference is night and day. Like it just is, you know, objectively.
That's why with Counter-Strike2, we're introducing sub-tick updates. Now the tick rate no longer matters for moving and shooting, so the server will know the exact moment you fired your shot.
Wait, sub-tick rates? Oh shit.
Jumped your jump, or peaked your peak, and the server will calculate your precise actions between ticks. So what you see is what you get.
Nice. Okay. So this is like the outro again. I mean, obviously, it's hard to know how this is going to function in the actual game itself. So I'll be very interested to see. Like, hopefully, I get access to the live test servers and I can, you know, grind it and release content on it. But if not, it'll be interesting to watch other people, and see how this actually plays in real time. I mean, everything so far has been very, very hype and exciting. Wait, let's just make sure there's not. Right, there's not. Okay. So last one is responsive smoke. So we're going to be going through, okay, right, so there is a separate video. The actual smoke changes themselves, which you've already kind of seen, but let's have a look.
In a Counter-Strike match, information can mean the difference between success or failure.
Yep.
As a result, smoke grenades have become a cornerstone of team tactics. With Counter-Strike...
Mate, the more I see Overpass, the cleaner it looks. This is actually really nice. I'm loving how clean these maps look, by the way.
2's new game engine, we've evolved smokes and made them dynamic. Smoke grenades now create volumetric 3D objects that live in the world. Now, not only do all players see the same smoke regardless of position.
Oh, one-way is no longer there. Tell me that there's no longer one-way smokes. Tell me it's true. That's what you just said, basically, right?
Not only do all players see the same smoke regardless of position, but the smoke can interact with the environment in interesting ways.
Let's go.
It reacts to lighting, grows to fill spaces naturally. The shape of the smoke cloud can be pushed and carved by bullets.
What? So... the projectile from the bullets pushes the smoke out, so there's a slight gap in the smoke. Huh. I wonder if that works for all bullets or only certain ones, depending on the velocity. But everything's hit scan in this game anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Like, my gut reaction to this is I'm not sure I necessarily like this. It's a cool idea. The grenade one's really nice. I like that a lot, but this is a bit... I don't know, does it make some smokes redundant in some situations? Does this also, by the way, on a side point, make the Negev and the M249 really, really powerful in certain situations? You can just pierce a smoke, right? You used to have like 100, 200 bullets to pierce a smoke constantly. It's going to raise some interesting dynamics in the game, for sure, whichever way you look at it. So this is cool, but... I'm like 50-50 with whether I like it or not.
Carved by bullets and grenades.
The grenades one is sick. I love that. That's really cool.
In Counter-Strike2, smoke grenades provide...
And then it plumes back up again. That's really nice. I like that a lot.
More tactical opportunities. They're just going to look and play better.
Okay, so it's the outro again. And I mean, this is probably just the start of things as well. I did see on a post that apparently like there's going to be massively upgraded high texture renders on skins, which is going to make skins like some skins are now going to be sick that weren't before. So there's many different aspects of it, which is going to be very interesting to have a look at. There's a website. Let's have a look at the website as well. Give me 1 second there. Do you guys have the link for me so I can check it out? Someone can link me on Steam maybe, or on Discord. Oh, there it is. You got it there. Right, so it is... Just take this off the screen real quick. So it's Counter-Strike. Also, rest in peace to all of my soldiers that aren't going to be getting into the live test. Or the limited test, it's called. Let's have a look at this then, shall we? So we've just gone through the 3 videos. Super hype about the videos, by the way. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about, as I said, was being able to shoot and move the smoke with bullets. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but it could be amazing. Like, I'm showing a concern. Just a slight concern over it. The grenade thing is amazing. I love that. The maps look amazing. The skins that I've seen look really sharp. Like, I'm very excited for this. The next year of Counter-Strike begins this summer.
Nice.
Counter-Strike 2 is the largest technical leap forward in Counter-Strike history, ensuring new features and updates for years to come. All of the game's new features will be revealed when it officially launches this summer, but the road to Counter-Strike 2 begins today as a limited test for selected CSGO players. During this testing period, we'll be evaluating a subset of features to shake out any issues before the worldwide release. Counter-Strike 2 arrives this summer as a free upgrade to CSGO. That's huge, because I'd heard some people saying it was a new game. It isn't. So build your loadout, hone your skills, and prepare yourself for what's next. Read on to learn more about some of the features of Counter-Strike 2 Limited Test. Thanks a lot for the resub, by the way, pal. Appreciate that. But by the way, for those of you watching this on YouTube, I am doing this live on stream as well. So Counter-Strike 2, responsive smokes, we've seen that already. Reacts to lightning as well. Lightning? I mean, technically, I guess that would be true. Lighting. I did see that briefly when someone was shooting. You saw it like a haze through the smoke, which is pretty cool. So you'll be able to pinpoint people a little bit better when it comes to shooting through smokes and stuff. Moving beyond tick rate, we've already seen that. Leveling up the world, we've seen that as well. All very good stuff. Let's have a look down here then. Is there anything else? Source 2 tools. Source 2 tools and rendering features will be available for community map makers to make it easy to build, experiment, and iterate. And stay tuned for Source 2 item workshop, which will be available later on the limited test. So it seems like they're giving people even more of an opportunity to like create their own maps, things of that nature. That's really cool. Maybe like skins wise as well. Your items. Okay, so this is it. Your items in a whole new light. Bring your entire CSGO inventory with you to Counter-Strike 2. Amazing. Obviously, it's a free upgrade, so that was to be expected. Not only will you keep every item you've collected over the years, but they'll all benefit from Source 2 lighting and materials. In addition to supporting legacy models and finishes, all stock weapons have been upgraded with high-resolution models, and some weapon finishes take advantage of these new models. So it's going through them here. So this is the stickers part of it, but I saw some skins before. Now, it's kind of hard to fully understand what they're going to look like in game off this basis. Again, as I was saying before and watching the videos, people are going to have different graphic settings. And obviously one of those settings is like, oh, some of these agents are looking sharp though, I'll say that much. Some of those graphic settings are to do with like how the skin finish looks and like how the map looks and things of that nature. So it's hard to know exactly how they'll look until you actually get your hands on the game yourself or on the limited test yourself. But everything points to this being super hype and exciting, you know? I think the main thing is the game's going to look better. Okay, cool. The change to the tick rate, the sub-tick rate is massive. I think that's going to have a massive impact. Probably the biggest impact over anything that I've seen so far with the changes. It's probably going to make the game feel a lot more responsive. It's going to make you feel like you're getting much better reg, which is going to just be more satisfying to play, you know, from an FPS's perspective. The other stuff is nice. The smoke change is cool. The Molotovs look nice. It's very positive across the board. I'm looking forward to getting involved and getting my hands on this Source 2. What do you guys think? Comment below and let me know. Chat also. give me a shout and let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next video. When I do get limited access, if I do, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will release a lot more content, and I'll go through stuff and the maps and different little bits and pieces, but obviously that's not necessarily in my hands. So catch you guys later. Peace.